Today, I am doing a custom silver bars unboxing. How you doing, everybody? Stacking Stormtrooper. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a guy in a bucket talking about precious metals, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, get the bell notification clicked. That way you get updated with any new content. Well, this is from the Sharpie of the box there. Anyhow, guys, I am doing a custom silver bars unboxing today. I don't typically do unboxings for my general viewers. I do these mainly for my paid memberships. If you are interested, definitely check out below how to become a member of the Bucket Brigade. Get a lot of perks. Now, you might be fooled. This is not a 2-as-1 video. I actually just got this deck of cards recently. He got me into some of these really cool cards, although I don't think he would actually buy this particular deck of cards. But I saw these. I thought they were awesome. Silver Britches said he owned these, so I ended up picking up a deck of my own. These are really cool. But anyhow, let's move these over to the side there. I do have my knife, and I'm going to open these up. We're going to test these out on the Verifier there. I'm going to weigh them out, and I'm going to talk a little bit about these and why I got these made. So it's no surprise to many of you who are familiar with my channel that not only do I stack silver and gold, but I also have a business in which I am a dealer in silver and gold. So one of the ways that I do grow my stack at a faster rate is by buying and selling silver and gold. Now, I tend to get a lot of flack in the videos when I talk about selling my silver. I always laugh at those individuals because, again, my purchasing of silver and gold should have really no effect on anybody's lives other than my own. But hey, people, they get very passionate and angry about other people's silver, apparently. But like I said, YouTube, it's a hobby for me. It was a hobby where I was able to just talk about the my passion for silver and gold. And I really didn't expect it to grow into what it has become. Having said that, and yes, I know I am struggling here. It's just I don't want to damage what's inside. Buying silver and gold to stack is something that I do because, number one, it is a hedge against inflation. And we all know that, right? At least people that are seasoned with stacking. And there we go. I'm starting to make some progress here. This is like sealed here pretty good. And I decided that in selling silver and gold, it helps me grow my stack at a faster rate. I've done fairly well with picking and choosing winners and losers, and I typically always buy coins that I see could be a very good flip and a way to, I know you should never cut towards your hand, which is exactly what I am doing. I just decided to get some of these custom bars made for the channel because I do have a pretty decent following who really enjoys a lot of the different items that I put out, whether it be different stickers or different collectible challenge coins and things of that nature. So these were done by FFC Texas, also known as Ragnarok Metals on Instagram, and I'm going to put his description down below. He is a silver pouring artist. There are many silver pourers within the stacking community who a lot of you are familiar with, Silver Dragons. Also, there's Silver Bear, who I've purchased from before, and I have purchased some items in the past from FFC Texas, also known as Ragnarok Metals. And he did such a great job on my first channel bars that I decided to hit him up for another wave of specialized silver. Now, I don't recommend that you buy custom silver items if you are not intending on really doing anything other than sell them. The reason being is that there's quite a bit of an expense to it, because not only are you paying for the silver, and as many of you know right now, silver at the time of the recording of this video, it's sitting at around $27, $28 and change. silver is relatively expensive. And then you have to pay for the custom dies, and you have to pay for the work that goes into all of this, right? Because the person, the artist who is making this, they need to be able to turn a profit. And they rightfully should, because this is not something that is just really easy to do. It's actually a very challenging process. So I decided to get these bars done. And as of now, there are 41 in here, and the goal is to make 100 of these. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, right now, Ragnarok, he has possession of the custom dies that I paid him to do. And so we've got 41 in here, and he will be making me another 60. I know that comes up to 101, but one of these has the prototype in here. Which one do you think it is, by the way? Is it the left one or the right one? Huh. Whoa, which one is it? And so I'm going to keep one for myself. I already have a close group of personal friends who have purchased some. So we're actually, before I even open these, we are already kind of down to like 30 left of this initial wave. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up. Now, the nice thing about these custom poured items is that you don't need to wear gloves. And that's a good thing, because I got this knife flailing around here. In fact, let's leave this over here for now until I am done opening this thing. Like, he really duct taped or packing taped the hell out of these. I guess I could just cut around the seam. The reason why you're like, dude, it's not that hard. The way that everything is positioned, I have my tripod right here in front of me. So my arms are wrapped around the tripod with the phone camera looking down this way. And then right here beside me, I've got the microphone kind of coming over my left shoulder. So I'm like kind of trying to do this. I mean, as you know, guys, some of you also who are familiar with the channel, you know I've been playing piano since I was 6 years old. So what are we talking, 35 years? I am actually fairly coordinated with my hands here, but just the positioning of everything is a little bit challenging. Actually, what do you think, guys? Go from the top here. Whoa, look at that. See? You guys, I know some of you secretly, you're like, oh, kind of cringing. You don't want to see me stab my hand, and then at the same time you kind of do. I mean, come on, admit it. You want to see it happen. All right, getting there. Slowly but surely. So I don't know. There are other channels who do a lot of silver pouring. Like I said, Silver Dragons. I know that Silver Husky was doing some for a while, and Maskman does some. Have I ever thought about doing custom pours? Well, to be honest with you, the thought crossed the mind for about 14 seconds. I know that I would be successful with anything that I put my mind to, by and large, right? I know that if there's something that I want to do, I'll do it. I'll get it done. If there's something that I want, I'll get what I want, as long as I try hard enough. And, you know, when it comes to silver pouring, it's something that I know I would be able to make into a very profitable side business. The issue that I have is that I just don't have the time to kind of get into it. You know what I mean? Like, I could very well have probably purchased the equipment, contacted some people who know how to do silver pouring, asked them for some help, and I probably could have watched a ton of videos on YouTube on how to do this. And, it's just one of those things where I just don't have the time for it. And as you know, I do the auctions. That takes up a lot of time. One of the models that I had thought of is actually making some of my own custom poured items and then selling them on the auctions, like do limited runs of items. And I know that that's a way that I would be able to make some more money. However, like I said, it's just not something that I really feel like doing at this time. And I am really struggling here, aren't I? I probably will end up editing out some of this, and I'll have to call FFC Texas and be like, dude, do you want me to get into the bars or not? He asked me, are you going to do an unboxing video? If I knew that he taped the hell out of these things, I probably Man, and this type of tape that he used, guys. I mean, I had just sharpened this knife. This is like crazy. You had like 14 million layers of tape. All right. Almost. There we go. Oh, God almighty. It's on the other side here. I'm going to fast forward. Look at that. All right. There we go. You're looking at the very first stacking Stormtrooper Pew Pew Beskar bars. And these are 1 ouncers, 1 ounce, 3/9 fine Beskar bars. And really, really nicely done. You've got the stacking Stormtrooper logo there with an Imperial cog. It says Pew Pew on the back there. We'll get these all weighed out in just a moment. Now the prototype bar, then that means it's in here. The prototype was double stamped, and though that prototype bar will be sold on the auction. In fact, if you're watching this video now, it probably already was sold. You would just probably have to watch the replay to see how much it sold for. And I'm going to fast forward and open up these bars too. Okay, so I finally got the tape off of the other batch. It took me about 10 minutes to do. So let's open these up, and we're going to test them out on there. And this is numbers 1 through 20. And so I'm trying to see which one is actually the prototype. And they look the same, so I guess I'm going to have to go through each of them. Let's go through the 1 through 20s first. And so we've got 20 of the bars. Check that out, guys. All right. This doesn't look like the prototype. Let's see. We're going to weigh them out. Now, last time he poured me some bars, they were overweight. This is 1.09. In fact, we go to the grams. All right, it's 31 grams. I believe these are going to be right on the money. All right, let's check them out. These are all very, very nicely done. Pew, pew. We're going to check each of them. All right, they're going to be 31 grams a piece because he just bought them. They were like almost like blank planchet type of bars. So we just put them on just to weigh them. And then we will verify them on the machine. Just check out each and every one of these. I'm not going to disclose how much I paid for them, but let's just say that these were not cheap, right? Like I said, nasty cut there. I know, I apologize. I spent a decent amount because, like I said, you got to pay a little over spot because you're buying the silver. So that, then you're paying for the labor, paying for the amount of money that it costs to make the dies, and so it's, you know, it's a lot. Now these were pressed. He made the dies. No two bars are exactly the same, but he made the dies and then they were pressed down. I mean, there's like a whole process into how these were actually done. I'm curious as to which one is the prototype because the first one was double stamped. Prototype is probably on this side. Wait, that one, look, did that come up 32? That one's a little overweight there. All right. So 1 through 20 is on here, 32. So these are starting to weigh in a little bit above a full ounce. A couple of them did. Let's see. And then we'll put them on the Verifier, 32 grammer right there. These are done really, really well. 32 grams. A little bonus silver. Let's see, 32. Just keep going. I'll fast forward through this. Okay, so now that I got the first batch of bars all done, we are going to put them on the verifier. And let me get this powered on. And we're going to set this to 3/9 fine. Let's hit run first, then go down to 3/9 fine, hit run, and then we're going to work our way backwards, and then I'll put them in the, all right, so that's 3/9 fine, so that's good to go. Put that guy in his case. It would help me if I put it right on the center there. So this is something that I do for a lot of my coins and bars and the things that you see me selling on the auctions. It's just something that I do. This machine cost about $750. Comes with 2 wands. The wands are good for bars or coins that are smaller or have more intricate designs, because sometimes this little light there, whatever it is, some people said it was like sound waves. I say it's a laser beam. Sometimes it doesn't always catch correctly, so the wands will actually help, especially like something like a 10th ounce gold eagle. You can't really put the 10th ounce gold eagle on there. You need the wand, and you need to blast it with that magic wand. All right, so these are all pure silver, as you guys could see. Everything is going straight into those in between those brackets, which is what you like. And this is numbers 1 through 20, so we're going to put that right there. And then over here, they're all the same. Let's go over here, and I couldn't see where the prototype. There it is. There's the prototype right there. I could tell. It looked, you could see it looked a little bit thicker right there. Take it out. You can see it's double stamped. Can you see that? See how it's double stamped? That's the prototype. Let's just put that on there. We're going to move that guy off to the side. All right. So let's get these all out on the verifier. These are not individually serialized because that would have cost a ton of money, because then you're stamping each bar, and that would have added a ton to the cost. It would have also possibly damaged the design. And so I will be serializing these in the certificates of authenticity. I've done that before. The challenge coins that I get done, I don't serialize them. And sorry, the challenge coins, I do serialize them. There we go. That's pure. I do serialize them because those are machined and those are easy to do. But when you're talking handmade stuff like this, it takes a little bit more. So it makes sense for me to just do the COAs instead. And so here we go. There's the prototype. So this will be the first up. And I can't wait to see everybody's reaction to these. So getting these custom silver items, definitely recommend it if you have an outlet or a way to actually sell it and turn a profit. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense unless you're making some sort of collectible or something that you want to kind of give out to friends and family, but you're talking a significant amount of money for that. So just a cool item, and I want to thank Ragnarok Metals for making these. FFC, I appreciate you. And again, guys, don't forget to check his information out below. And I just want to quickly thank these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, I'm the Stacking Stormtrooper. Check out these videos. Until next time, long live the Empire.